students, welcome you all to our brilliant channel Maths Nation. Dear students, I hope you all are safe in these pandemics. Now let us start today's lecture with chapter 2, Exponents. Exponents. Students, you have already studied in class 7 what is exponents. What do you mean by exponents? Let us say me. What do you mean by exponents? If I write a to the power n, here a is the base and n is the exponents. And what do you mean by a to the power n? A to the power n means a into a into a. How many times? Multiply a nth times. Nth times. This means a to the power n. Suppose I say 7 to the power 3. Here the 7 is the base and 3 is the exponents. 7 to the power 3 means multiply 7 3 times. How many times? 3 times. If I say 2 to the power 5, here which is called the base? 2 is called the base and 5 is called the exponents. Then 2 to the power 5 means multiply 2 5 times. How many times? 5 times. When we multiply 2 5 times, this means 2 to the power 5. If I say y to the power 5, y to the power 5 means multiply y 5 times. How many times? 5 times. Here y is called base and 5 is called the exponents. If I say minus 3 to the power 4. Minus 3 to the power 4 means multiply minus 3 4 times. Multiply minus 3 4 times. This is the exponents 4 and 3 minus 3 is the base. Then the positive integers and exponents of a rational number. The exponents is a positive integer and if we take a rational number, suppose we take 2 upon 5. 2 upon 5 to the power 3. 2 upon 5 to the power 3 means multiply 2 upon 5 3 times. Here 2 upon 5 is called the base and 3 is called the exponents. Now let us discuss the laws of exponents. Now let us discuss the laws of exponents. Here the properties of exponents says, suppose I say, the first property says, suppose I say a upon b to the power n. A upon b to the power n is equal to a to the power n upon b to the power n. Now let us prove this. A upon b to the power n is equal to a upon b to the power n is equal to multiply a upon b into a upon b into a upon b. As here exponents is n means multiply a upon b n times. How many times? N times. Because here the exponent is n. Hence we multiply a upon b to the power n means multiply a upon b n times. Then we get, let us take the numerator is a into a into a. How many times? N times. Then in the denominator also multiply b into b into b into b. How many times? N times. If we multiply a n times, you know this is called a to the power n. When we multiply b n times means this is b to the power n. Hence this is equal to a to the power n upon b to the power n. This means we get that a upon b to the power n is equal to a to the power n upon b to the power n. This is the first law of exponents says. Let us solve some examples based in this theory. Let us keep it here. Let us keep it here and solve some examples based in this theory. Now let us discuss. Suppose evaluate the value. The question is given. Evaluate the value. Evaluate. You have to solve the questions. Evaluate एक मिनट. Evaluate the 3 upon 5 to the power 3. Question 1, question 2. I have already told you students, in this 2.0 series, the theory will be of different level, and I will practice you rigorous problems. I have already told you, only knowing theory is not sufficient. Please students, solve your exercises and ask me your doubt. I am ever ready to clear your doubts. Here, if you have to find out 3 upon 5 to the power 3 means, evaluate the value means find the value. 3 upon 5 to the power 3 means multiply 3 upon 5 3 times. Then when we multiply 3 upon 5 3 times, according to this law, this means this is 3 to the power 3, 3 to the power 3 upon 5 to the power 3. 3 to the power 3 is 27 upon 125. This is the value of this. Then now let us solve the example, the question 2. Then when we solve the question 2, minus 3 upon 4 to the power 4. According to this law, this means minus 3 to the power 4 upon 4 to the power 4. Minus 3 to the power 4 means, here the exponents is even number. This is the very important part when you find out the negative integer exponents. If the exponents is an even number, then we get the value positive value. When the integer is a negative integer and you have to find out its exponents, then when the exponents is an even number, we find the value in positive. When the exponents is a negative number, then we find the value in negative. This means minus 3 upon to the power 4. Here 4 is an even number, hence its value is plus 81, and 4 to the power 4 means 4 4 ja 16, 16 4 ja 64, 64 4 ja 256. But if I say here look at here, the question number 3. Here in this case, question number 3, when you find out minus 2 upon 3 to the power 5, which is equal to, according to this theory, this is minus 2 to the power 5 upon 3 to the power 5. Here you have to find out the negative integer exponents, and the exponent is 5 is an odd number. In this case, we get the value in negative. This is minus 32 upon 3 to the power 5 means 3 to the power 5 is equal to 243. This is minus 32 upon 243. Now let us discuss the negative integral value of a rational number. Then how can we, when the exponents is negatives, here let us discuss about when the exponents is negative. If this is the property 2. The property 2 says a upon b to the power minus n. Here the exponents is a negative number. When the exponents is a negative number, at first make the exponents positives. Otherwise, we cannot find the value. If I will ask you, find the value of minus 2.5 to the power minus 4. How can you find out this? But if then when the exponents is a negative number, now let us at first convert the exponents into positives. Then how can we convert the exponent into positives? Take the reciprocal of the base. This is equal to b upon a to the power n. When we make the base, take the reciprocal of the base, then easily the sign of the exponents get changed. This means minus 2 upon 5 to the power minus 4 is equal to minus 5 upon 2 to the power 4. Okay. Then this is then now let us solve some examples based on this theory. Here now the question is given 3 upon 4 to the power minus 3. Here the exponents is minus 3. As I have told you, when the exponents is a negative number, you cannot find its value. Then before evaluating this, then at first change the exponents into positives. Then how can we change the exponent into positive? Then take the reciprocal of the base. 3 upon 4 to the power minus 3 is equal to 4 upon 3 to the power 3. Then easily we can find out this 4 upon 3 into 4 upon 3 into 4 upon 3, which is equal to 64 upon 27. Any doubt? This shows that a to the power minus n is equal to 1 upon a to the power n. If the question is given, you have to find out minus 5 to the power minus 4. Then you cannot find its value when the exponents is negatives. Then at first change the exponent into positives. Then how can we take the exponents into positives? Only take the reciprocal of the base. This is equal to minus 1 upon 5 to the power 4. This means minus 1 to the power 4 upon 5 to the power 4. This is equal to 1 upon 625. This is the value of this given questions. Now let us discuss some more examples based in this theory. I have already told you the 2-point series. In this series, the theory will be of different level and I will practice rigorous problems which will be helpful for you. Then if you have to find out minus 4 to the power minus 6, can you find its value when the exponents is negatives? No. At first change the exponents into positives. Then how can we change? Check the reciprocal of the base. Then this is equal to 1 upon 4 to the power 6. Then students, it is very important for you when you know the theory, and I will give you the questions. At first mute your video and try to pause your video and try to solve the questions on your own. Then when you cannot solve the questions on your own, then play the video and hear my lecture and try to solve the questions. Then here another example is given. Minus 7 upon 2 to the power minus 2. Can you find its value? Then at first make the exponents positives by taking the reciprocal of the base. This is equal to minus 2 upon 7 into minus 2 upon 7, which is equal to 4 upon 49. Now let us discuss the other properties of these exponents. Now solve some another questions. Here another question is given. Find the value 2 upon 3 to the power minus 3. Then this is equal to 3 upon 2 to the power 3, which is equal to 3 to the power 3 upon 2 to the power 3, which is equal to 27 upon 8. Then another example says that, find the value of 5 to the power minus 3, which is equal to 1 upon 5 to the power 3, which is equal to 1 upon 25. Okay. Then now let us discuss laws of exponents in details. Now let us discuss please students note down the important theories. Here discuss the laws of exponents in details. The laws of exponents. Here the first law of exponents says that, a upon b to the power m is equal to a to the power m upon b to the power n. Second law says a upon b to the power minus n is equal to b upon a to the power n. Then the third law says a upon b to the power 0 is equal to 1. The base may be any number. When the exponents is 0, the value is 1. Always. X to the power 0 is always 1. X may be any value. Then the fourth law says a upon b to the power m into a upon b to the power n, which is equal to, when we multiply the exponents get added, which is equal to a upon b to the power m plus n. Then when we divide a upon b to the power m, divide a upon b to the power n, then when we divide, the exponents get subtracted, which is equal to a upon b to the power m minus n. Then the sixth law says that a upon b to the power m whole n, which is equal to a upon b to the power mn, a upon b to the power mn. Then the seventh law says a upon b to the power n into c upon d to the power n. Here the base is different but the exponents is same. Then in this case, which is equal to a upon b into c upon d to the power n. Take an example. Suppose 2 square into 3 square, which is equal to 2 into 3 whole square, which is equal to 6 square. Okay. Then the eighth property says that, suppose, yes, this is the first property, this is the second property, third property, fourth property, fifth property, sixth property, seventh property. Then now let us practice some questions based on this theory. Let us practice some questions. Here find the evaluate the value. Here evaluate. Please students, you do your exercises and ask me your doubt. Here the application of these properties. Application of these properties. Then application of these properties, when you know the theory, at first keep in your mind all these theories of these exponents and practice your exercises. Here evaluate the value 5 to the power minus 3. Then I have already told you, then convert the base, take the reciprocal of the base and make the exponents positive. Then easily you can find out its value, which is equal to 1 upon 125. Then here another examples given. Let us find the value of 5 upon 2 to the power minus 3, which is equal to 2 upon 5 to the power 3, which is equal to 2 to the power 3 upon 5 to the power 3, which is equal to 8 upon 125. Then the third question says that you have to find out minus 2 to the power minus 5, which is equal to minus 1 upon 2 to the power 5, which is equal to 1 upon minus 2 to the power 5, which is equal to minus 1 upon 32. As I have told you, when you find out the exponents of a negative integers, it is very important for you. When the exponents is an odd number, then the value is a negative. Then when the exponents is a even number, then the value is positive. Then suppose you have to find out the value of minus 3 to the power minus 4. This is equal to minus 1 upon 3 to the power 4. Here the exponents is an even number. This means we always get an positive number. This is equal to 1 upon 81, a positive rational number. But when the exponents is an odd number, then in case of negative integers, you get the negative value. Okay. Then now let us practice some more questions. Students, please do your exercises, and any doubt, any doubt you have, please ask me. I am ever ready to clear your all doubts. And I will guarantee you, if you follow my class regularly, there is no need of any extra maths classes. I promise to complete your syllabus and would like to solve all your queries, which you may kindly drop in my comment box. Then here, now let us solve the questions. When you practice variety of questions, it will be easier for you to attempt any questions which will be asked in your exam paper. Then students, please try to practice variety of questions. Here the question is given, evaluate the value 3 upon 2 minus 3 upon 2 minus 2. Here the base is same, and as you know, when the same base and the exponents get added, this is equal to minus 3 minus 2, which is equal to 3 upon 2 to the power minus 5. Then try to make the exponents positives by taking the reciprocal of the base. When you keep in your mind all these theories, then it will be easier for you to solve. This is equal to 2 upon 3 to the power 5, which is equal to 2 to the power 5 upon 3 to the power 5, which is equal to 32 upon 243. 3 to the power 5 is 343. Yes, this is 343. Then another examples. Here evaluate the value of 3 upon 8 to the power minus 2 into 4 upon 5 to the power minus 2. Here as the exponents are same and base are different. Now recall the theory that a upon b to the power n into c upon d to the power n is equal to a upon b into c upon d whole to the power n. Then here in the same way, as the exponents are same, then this is equal to 3 upon 8 into 4 upon 5 to the power minus 2. Here this is cancelled. You get this is 3 upon 10 to the power minus 2, which is equal to 10 upon 3 to the power 2, which is equal to, please students, when you solve questions, keep your mind all these theories, all these properties, which will be helpful for you to solve the questions. Then here another example says that minus 2 upon 7 to the power minus 4 into minus 5 upon 7 to the power 2. Then at first here make the exponents positive by taking the reciprocal. 7 upon 2 to the power 4 into minus 5 upon 7 to the power 2. Here the base are different, exponents are different. In this case, it is very easy to open the bracket and open the exponents and solve this. Minus 7 upon 2 to the power 4 means multiply 7 upon 2 4 times. Then minus 5 upon 7 2 times means minus 5 upon 7 into minus 5 upon 7. Now at first count the negative signs. If it is even number, then you get a positive result. When this is an odd number, you get a negative result. Here the negative sign is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 is an even number. Then you find the result positive. 7, 7 cancel, 7, 7 cancel. We get, at first you sure about the sign. When there are even number of negative sign, then obviously we get a positive results. This means 7 7 ja 49 into 5 5 ja 25. You multiply 49 into 25 upon 2 to the power 4 means 16. This is the result of this given questions. Okay. Then students, please practice variety of questions. Then now let us solve some more examples. Here erase this, clear the canvas and practice. Here another question says that by here this is in word problems. In case of word problem, students try to understand the questions properly. This question says that by what number, when you understand the questions heartily, then can you solve the questions. By what number should minus 3 upon 2 to the power minus 3 be divided such that you get the quotient h is 9 upon 4 to the power minus 2. At first, students understand the questions. By what number this should be divided? Let the number be x. This is divided by x. Then we get the quotient is this. Okay. Then minus 3 upon 2 to the power minus 3 divide x. This means multiply 1 upon x, which is equal to 9 upon 4 to the power minus 2. This means 4 upon 9 to the power 3. This is also minus 3. This means this is also minus 2 upon 3 to the power 3 into 1 upon x is equal to 4 upon 9 to the power 2 means 16 upon 81. Then use the cross multiplication method. X is equal to minus 2 to the power 3. At first decide whether the answer will be positive or negative. Here the exponents is an odd number. This means we get a negative number. Minus 2 to the power 3 means this is minus 8. 3 to the power 3 is 27. Then x is equal to, make the cross multiplication, take x this side, take 81 into 81 upon 16. Then 27 3 ja, 18 2 ja, we get x is equal to minus 3 by 2. Okay. Then students, today this much. Please students, practice your worksheets and ask me your doubt. I am ever ready to solve your all doubts. Thank you.